Welcome to the VLenore Show. Here, we will discuss lifestyle, beauty, celebrity gossip, and current events in our own way, my way, the style. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Well, hello, lovers. How are you guys doing today? It's Friday. Happy Friday. Hope everybody is doing well. Look, I don't want to hear no shit about how I look, that I look like I ain't had no sleep because I haven't had that much sleep and I want to take a nap. But I don't want to hear that shit. Just know that I'm here. I literally bathed and washed my ass, got up, and came on camera. Okay? So give me credit for that, at least. I don't want to hear nothing else. All right? All right. How are y'all today? I hope y'all are having a great Friday. What's today? May 9th, 2025. And we in here. We are in here. Hopefully everyone had a great day. On the West Coast, it is 3:41. So if you're on the West Coast, maybe your work day is probably about to end. And for my friends and loved ones on the East Coast and Central Standard Time, you guys are done with your day, most of us, huh? Yeah, so y'all ready for the weekend? Yes, y'all were ready for Mother's Day weekend? I'm excited. This is going to be my first Mother's Day. Just got here just in time for Mother's Day here on the West Coast. Talked to my baby Diddy earlier today. My son's father called and I think we're doing dinner on Sunday. So it'd be me and my son and his dad and his bonus mom. And I'm thinking my son's bonus grandmother, if you will. And then probably one or two of my son's siblings. So that should be nice. We'll have a good Mother's Day together this Sunday. I hope you guys are having have some plans that are going to be nice. I know if I were home and if my son wasn't there, because sometimes my son would come home anyway for Mother's Day to spend Mother's Day with me. But if he wasn't with me, one of my girlfriends and I, we always get together for Father's Day. We used to get together for Father's Day first because we both lost our fathers. And so we did that for several years. And then for Mother's Day, actually within like the last 10 years, we both lost our mothers. And ironically, our mothers passed on the same day. Not the same year, but the same exact day. So that's how I would spend it if I wasn't with my son. So I'm so happy that this year I get to spend it here with him as a Californian, if that's what you call it. Okay. So there's that. Let's see who's in the chat. Hey, Nestos Bond, how are you? Hey, Miss Buckeye 99. Hi, Miss I See You Too. It's the Rocks. Honey, say that. Shirley's divorced finally. The woman he chose. You sound clown. This says you sound cloud, but I feel like saying you sound clown. Okay. Hello. Oh, wait, what'd you say? It is a typo in your name. They won't let you change it. So it is you sound clown. You sound clown. Okay. Only Me 23 is here. Justin's mom, Shabby, real. Denise Marie, hello, Bridget Girl. Mary Willis, hello, Lunar Brain Fireheart. Beauty is her name, Juju D. Slowrilla. We're going to talk about Slowrilla today. Okay. Anyway, who else? Ray Della Lewis, T Rain. Hey, sis. Who else is in here? Sari Colette. Jane. Coffee is brewing. Social wife Melissa. Tell me that pot. Okay. Cross country cruiser. Tamara. Hello. Lexi the law nerd. Hey boo. UK poodle. Libra lady. The only A Shell loves. Yes, the only A Shell loves is here. Hey Blue Sapphire. Shark Tank Life. Misi. The real VB. Loving life. Y'all in here. Galatians 6:7. Hey, let's talk about it all. Barbarossa. Yes. Azure TV. Y'all in here. S&W's. Chick-fil-A gal. Minding business. Where's Texas Toys ass? Miss Niecy, where's Texas Toy? Where's Texas Toy's ass? Today's Texas Toy's birthday. Did she think she was off duty because it's her birthday? Like, no, we still go live over here. She still got a job. Tell her, get her ass over here. She got a job. Heifer. Don't be. Hey, West Side Story. Who else in here? Who else in here? B-Fly, hello. Hello, Leo lady. That dude. Yes, Mrs. C60. Annette. Sound check, Annette. Okay, you always going to be sound check Annette to me, damn it. You hear me? You hear me? Who else in here? I think I got most of y'all. Tanya B is here. Tanya B here is here. All right. Sunflower. Natasha Razor Glam. Lisa Craig. Hey, y'all in here. That's no shackle shuffle walk of shame. All right, y'all. All right. Oh, hey, CW. Yay. Yes, is that Rat Trap? Hello. Okay, y'all. So look, today we're going to talk about the lies. The lies, girl, infamous, girl. Now they call you, there's places they call you all kinds of names. They're calling you Slowrilla in the chat. Girl, they be, and there's a reason why they call you Slowrilla, because girl, you just be, anyway. So they call you Slowrilla, they call you Silverback. I don't understand why you are embracing that. Like, you have now a whole intro of a whole freaking gorilla. I don't know. I don't know why she's doing that. Why is she doing that? Why is she? So now y'all, we can call her Silverback. Like, I don't get it. Like, why would you do that? Okay, they call her Mammy Fresh. Yeah, Westside. They call her Mammy Fresh. What else they be calling her, y'all? They call her I'm a fat mouse. I'm a fat mouse. They call her all kinds of names. I'm gonna call her Infamous Sly. That's what I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call her that, because that's what she call her. So, but she also now is calling herself Silverback. So I guess y'all can call her that too. I guess. So she's that. Hey, Jam. So there's that. So anyway, we gonna talk about a little something. Oh, you know what? I meant to. Oh, I do have it. Did I have it open? Yep, I got it open, ready to go. So we're gonna watch. Not much, but she did a live. When was this live done? Maybe a day or so ago. Today's the night. So yeah, yesterday she did a live. And she wanted to come out and tell her audience that she had been approved to sit in the courtroom. She had been approved for a media pass, if you will, so that she could actually cover the Diddy trial and be in the courtroom to do it. She came out here. She wanted that because, she's asking her. From what I understand, this is what I understand, that there is a GoFundMe. Now, see, they talked about me, okay? Look, I went through some things this year, okay? I went through some things. And I ain't never came out here. I've been a content creator for 4 years. I never came out here and asked nobody for nothing. So if I asked, I must have needed it. And I'm not going, like I said yesterday, there were a lot of people in my life that helped. When I say I did have a lot of people assist me with this move, and I'm grateful for it. When I came out and asked you guys for assistance, it was to sort of help, um, um, fill in some of the gaps that I could not handle on my own. And I'm grateful for those of you that contributed to it. So I don't have any problems. Look, if somebody say they need some help or whatever, it is what it is. I know that in my past, I have given to people who were in need. You never know when you're going to be in need. It is what it is. Okay. Now, from what I understand, though, the infamous one has a GoFundMe. Now, I haven't actually seen it. So maybe some of you in the chat can confirm or deny this, but my understanding is that there is a GoFundMe for $12,000, a $12,000 GoFundMe, so that Sylvia can go and cover the trial in New York for the 2 months, okay? Because I expect. I too, I've actually I've been offered an opportunity to go. Because I just got here, it's kind of hard for me to do that. And remember, I told you guys about that, my real ID being an issue, and I need to get my passport updated and all that stuff renewed. And so I'm going to work on those things. So I'm not going to be able to go to the Diddy trial right away. Hopefully I can go later. Okay. Hopefully I can go later, but right now I can't go. But she is planning to go. And in order to go, she needs $12,000. Now, I'm guessing, this is my guess because I haven't seen the GoFundMe itself. My understanding is that she probably needs help with the flights and a place to stay, I'm guessing. The transcripts that she wants to have because she wants to act out the shit every night. Anywho, I remember when they were acting out the R. Kelly stuff. And it was terrible. It was terrible. In fact, it was absolutely horrible. But she wants to do that again. She says that that's what put her on the map, was doing the reenactments of the R. Kelly trial. So she wants to do that for the Diddy trial as well. Okay. That's what she's planning to do. So she needs this money, I'm guessing, to take care of room and board and travel and whatnot, right, for the 8 weeks. So that's what she's asking people to do. Hold on, before we get in that, let me go ahead and acknowledge this stuff before it gets too far gone. Hold on. Okay. So only me 23. Only me 23. Thank you, boo. Thank you so much for gifting a membership. It looks like Missy got that membership. Thank you so much. Only me 23. Missy, I hope you thanked her in the chat. Thank you so much. You are such a blessing. Tanya B here. Thank you so much for the super chat. You look gorgeous, Vic. Child, you lying that's a lie from the pit of hell. Okay. That's a lie. Okay. Oh, but thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. I am a little tired. I wanted to go take a nap. I was like, girl, get up. Okay. Get up and stop it. But anyway, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I thank you so much for the super chat. Okay. All right. So let's talk about it. So she's got the GoFundMe and she needs help for that. And I don't know why, but she felt the need to come out here and tell us that she has been, what'd you say? What'd you say, Chick-fil-A gal? I'll donate, wait, I skipped that fast. I'll donate her a what? A CPAP machine? Jesus, did you say a CPAP machine? Child, you need to quit. You need to stop it. Yes, Sarah Colette, that's what I said. $12,000. That's what it costs. That's what it costs. It costs $12,000, girl. So, wait a minute. What you say? Cherry said she already tried to read some Diddy's transcripts and she just absolutely cannot read. Ain't no way she got 2 master's degrees. No, 3. No, 3. She got 3 master's degrees. Girl, don't, count her short, She got 3 master's degrees. What is you saying? Okay. Ain't no way. Wait, where'd it go? Ain't no way she got 2 master's degrees. She knows she bought those degrees. I don't know where she got them degrees. I don't know how she got them because she even had somebody come up there and read them for her yesterday, and they didn't. Oh, that made me uncomfortable. It made me uncomfortable when her guests came up there to read. I was like, these people, that's her audience, child. She matched her audience. So anyway, hit the like button. Damn it, because I got receipts. I got receipts to show you on today. All right. Hey, the only black but not bitter. So, hey, Bella. Wait, spend money on reading but can't read, child. Yes, she needs a transcript so she can read them, girl. So anyway, she came out here yesterday to tell the people that it's official. You're going to hear her own words. She say it's official. Oh, you know what I need to do? Oh, I did. Okay. Yeah, I did. She said that the courts approved her, okay, because they run a background check. Okay, she said they run a background check on the media. Hold on, y'all. Okay. That they're running a background check on the media in order to give them access to the courtroom. And so she wanted to let her people know. And I'm guessing, now this is my guess, the reason why she did that was because she wanted to confirm to her audience that she is ready to go. She's been telling them all the things she's going to cover while she's there. And that, she had been approved because she is really, really new media, honey. She is that courtroom blogger child. So she has got to be in there. And sure enough, they approved her. Okay. So we're going to watch it together because I want you to hear it from her own words. Okay. It's just a few things she said that I found very interesting. So we're going to listen to Miss Thing tell us exactly. Let me put this. Hold on. This change the view right here. We're going to let her tell us what the good news is. She came out here to share good news with her audience. And we're going to listen to the good news that she shares. We're not watching this whole live. We're watching some clips, okay? Just a little segment here and there. And let's hear what she came out here to tell her audience. Let me make sure. Yeah, I think this is a good part. All right.
Courtroom.
Hold on. Let me go just a smidge.
After all that hard, strenuous process of getting a press pass for the federal. I got to prove.
So let me get this straight. There was a long, strenuous process to get a press pass to get into the federal courtroom to cover this trial. Is that what she just said? I don't want to put words in her mouth. Is that what I heard her say? In fact, let's rewind it because I want to make sure I don't want to misquote anybody. I don't want to put words in her mouth. Okay? There's plenty has been in her mouth. I don't want to add words to it. Okay? Because she's a voice actress. Ain't no telling what's been in her mouth. But anyway, let's listen again to what she came out here to say. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Okay? All right.
Today, how's everybody doing? Well, guys, I got some good news. I got some great news.
What is that?
Got some great news. Folks that has been around me who we said we're gonna do things quietly. We're gonna when the thing happened, that's when we reveal it to the folks. Well,
okay.
I got some good news. I got some good news. And
okay, and I'm sorry I didn't go back. I didn't start it far enough back because you needed to hear that part. So okay, so let's listen. Let's listen what she says.
After all that hard, strenuous process of getting a press pass approved. So well enough for those who claim I am a criminal, because criminals can't.
Let me stop there. And let me stop right there. Criminals can't do the court thing. Last I checked, that's the one place criminals can definitely do, the courtroom. Okay. In fact, a lot of these criminals be in the courtroom and ain't nobody stopped them from being in there. In fact, that's where they want you, dead in that courtroom. Okay. I don't know what she's talking about, but okay. But let her go on. Let her go on. Let her have it, child. Let her have it.
Can they? I'm only going to show you a snippet of it. Hold on. Let me, folks. Hey, look at this. How you going to give it to her?
Give what to her?
Hold on. Let me see my screenshot. Let me see. I think I sent my screenshot to myself.
You got a screenshot?
Oh, there it is. There go the screenshot.
You got it?
Hold on.
We'll wait. We'll wait.
Hold on.
And let's stop for a second, because I see y'all saying stuff about this lady's hair. Why do she got new headbands now? Why are y'all hating on the lady hair? Okay, huh? Queen Black. Why y'all hating on that lady's hair? Huh? Lunar Brain Fireheart. Why y'all talking about this lady's hair? She got new headbands. Y'all don't think the headbands spruce things up? She got a ton of headbands. What is wrong with y'all? That is not nice. Mary Willis, why are y'all talking about this lady's hair now? Y'all stop it. Y'all just stop. Cause that's not nice. Hey, Miss Veronica. Hey, them folks. Okay. What you say, Lexi? Because her hair is fugly. Y'all, leave that lady's hair alone. She got new headbands, damn it. Okay? Now you stop it. The headbands make it fancy. Now y'all quit it. All right. Not looking like wait. Not looking like a sheep's ass. Damn. Not a sheep's ass. Damn, Black but not better. Shit. Okay. Oh my God. All right, let's listen to her now. Let's listen, because she got a screenshot she want to show y'all, and we gotta pay attention to the screenshot now. You got it, yeah, girl. Get it. Get it now.
Hold on a second.
Girl, quick.
Hold on. Trying to find my little screenshot. I think it's supposed to show it right here.
Screenshot. Now, what's going on? What is going on with the hair? Is it kind of twisted back? Is the front twisted back? I think it is. I think at first I thought it was brushed back or something, but no, it looks like it might be twisted back, and then it's in the back. Okay. All right.
Oh, there it is, right there. There we go. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, okay. Let me freeze it. Let's freeze it. Let me make it bigger so everybody can see it, because she wants y'all to know that she was approved. Okay. So I'm sorry, y'all. All of a sudden I got a runny nose. Let me here, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna go grab a tissue.
Ooh.
You know, cold in the summer.
Registration application has been approved.
Huh?
It's been approved. It's been approved. It's been approved. So, and they checked everything out, man. Everything. They even checked how many children I have. Let me stop. That whole thing from Chicago popped up. That popped up in there too, because that was a federal court. Since I'm doing a federal case, that whole little situation popped up for the federal court thing. That popped up. So I got approved.
Okay. Let's listen to it for a minute. I'll be right back, y'all.
I got approved. I got approved. I got approved. But let me tell you something. It don't mean nothing in that thing, because everybody got press pass. Everybody got press pass. It looked like everybody got it. So many folks got press pass. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But at least I got it, right, y'all? At least I got it. I don't know what they're going to say now, y'all. Amen. Go on, Trev. Trevor said, hold on, let me do your what's the name? Got it.
So she said the federal courts approved her to be able to go into the courtroom to follow the Diddy trial. She said she went through a strenuous background check in order to be approved to get a media pass to go into the federal courtroom. That's what she said. Did she say that? If she said something different than that, if you understood what she said to be different than what I have just shared, please say that in the chat, because that is what I heard her say. That she applied to go into the courtroom to follow this trial, that she was approved for it. And then what she showed you as proof was a screenshot. Okay, let me go back to the screenshot though. And why show us so little of the screenshot? Why show us just so little of it? Let me get back to that. Hold on. Where was it?
But at least
okay, let me go back. Where is it? Okay, back a little further. Let me see.
Courtroom. I got approved.
You got approved?
I got approved, y'all.
She approved.
So well enough for those who claim.
Okay, you said so.
Can they?
I think they can. But
I'm only going to show you a snippet of it. Hold
show
on.
us
Let me
the
see
snippet.
a snippet of it. Hold on. Because, we can't show everything. Because, folks up in here be trying, hey, people give it to her. Hold on. Let me see my screenshot. Let me see. I think I sent
okay, show us. Show us again, because I need to see the screenshot. And I need to make it big for all of us to see. Okay.
Hold on.
It's interesting, right?
Hello.
Hurry up. Huh? Hurry.
Where is it at?
We have things to do. Hurry. Come on. Hurry up.
Hold on a second. Hold on. trying to find my little screenshot. I think it's supposed to show it right here.
Show it. And I want you to notice how quick she pulls it.
Boom, 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 boom.
There we go. Okay, so that's the screenshot she wants to show us. So let me make sure it's big enough for everybody to see, because we need to make sure we understand what it says. It says, hello, Sylvia Parks Tumasimi. Congratulations. Your single event pre-registration application has been approved. Your single event pre-registration application has been approved. Friday Child said, Press Pass doesn't guarantee you'll be in the courtroom. There's limited seating in there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, sometimes you got to do a little research. Sometimes you got to check shit out. Did y'all hit the like button? I need y'all to send this out into the algorithm, because we need all the people to understand that if you want to get approved to get in the courtroom of the Diddy trial, you got to go through these people that she went through. And if you're approved, then they're going to send you a email saying that your single event pre-registration application has been approved. Now, anyway, okay. So there's that. There's that part, okay? What y'all think? Let's just let that marinate for a minute, okay? Let that marinate. What'd you say, Lexi? What'd you say there? A trial is not an event. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I would agree with you, Lexi. I would agree with you. So let's listen a little bit to what she says here, and then I want to skip a little further down, and then I'm going to show you some receipts. Okay. So we'll listen to her a little bit longer here, just for a minute or so. You see how fast she pulls that up and takes it down.
Hello, Sylvia Parks Tumasimi. Congratulations, your single event pre-registration application has been approved. It's been approved. It's been approved.
Yay!
It's been approved. So, and they checked everything out, man.
What?
Everything. They even checked how many children I had. Let me stop. No. Yeah, they checked everything. And guess what came up? That whole thing from Chicago popped up.
Did it?
That popped up in there too, because that was a federal court. Yeah. Since I'm doing a federal case, that whole little situation popped up with the federal court thing. That popped up. So I got approved.
You don't say.
I got approved. I got approved. I got approved. But let me tell you something. It don't mean nothing in that thing, because everybody got press pass.
Oh.
Everybody got press pass.
Everybody? Mm-hmm. Is that right?
But at least I got it, right, y'all? At least I got it.
You're lucky.
I don't know what they're going to say now, y'all. They're in the bushes right now looking. I got approved. So the federal. Amen. Go on, Trav. Travis said, hold on, let me do your what's the name? Gotta get his.
Okay. Is that enough right there? That might be enough of what she said there. I want to skip down a little further when she. Okay, let's go right here.
But I am all these folks
Oh, let me go back just a little bit. Okay,
in the Southern District, they have preference. I think it's about 5 people that could be in there with their phone texting and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Me being somebody from the outside, I won't have that privilege. I only will have privilege of being able to sit where the media is or something like that. All right. Mm-hmm. Now, if I was in Chicago, I would be able to text. If I was in Georgia, I'd be able to text. But because I live outside and I haven't done any kind of work in New York now. If I start doing more stuff in New York and things like that, then they'll give me that opportunity to be able to use my phone, which would be the best thing. I would want to be able to use my phone. But now here's the thing. I'm not a great, typer and putting out information. I'm a person that talks. So I would rather have the video, right? Mm-hmm. So to me, it's no big deal.
Okay.
No big deal.
Good.
No big deal. But I am, because I got approved, and all these folks been on the internet dogging me out, saying how much I am this and that I lost my credentials, I lost my Route 22 and all that, trying to tear me down, but it doesn't look that way because God is just opening doors. And there's some other things that's coming about, which I will not reveal yet.
Okay.
My folks know, one of my folks know, one person knows already what is happening. And God is opening so many doors for me, even when the haters try to put a damper on me. You know what I'm saying? So the sky is not even the limit. I mean, the horizon is the limit.
Oh,
no! Now that I'm getting this weight off, your girl is going to be too much. If I can't stand me now, imagine when I lose the weight and I'm good, and when I wear those white pair of pants, see-through pants with the red thongs. You can imagine.
I'm sorry. What was that? I'm sorry. What was that? You gonna put on some white pants, some white see-through pants with a red thong? Baby, we don't want to see that. Child, no, I know you lying. I know you mother sucking lying. I know that. No, we don't never want to see that. Oh, you must be playing with our emotions now. Don't do that. Okay. Don't do it. Hey, a soft place to land. Thank you for being a member for 8 months. Hey, V and Grown Bougie Intellect Tribe. Hi. Thank you so much for being a member, honey. In Cam, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for always bringing the truth about the silverback. I tried. Thank you so much for the super chat, In Cam. Look who's here. Y'all see who's here? The one and only hip hop inquirer, aka Dennis Byron. Hey, Dennis Byron. Scam alert. What in the Ticketmaster bullshit is she doing? I don't know, Dennis. I do not understand it, but she got approved for a single event pre-registration. A single event pre-registration. Single event. That she got approved. I bet you jealous. Did you get approved? Did you get an email like that, Dennis Byron? Did you? Because anyway, you're just hating. She says you're a hater. I bet you didn't get approved. I don't give a damn what all you've done in your career over the last 3 decades. I don't give a damn. You didn't get that email. Now, how about that? Okay. Thank you, Dennis Byron. Hey, Rossi, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Okay, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. So Miss Thing said that she gonna wear her see-through her see-through white pants with a red thong when she loses weight. I hope she never loses the weight. I hope she learns to love who she is the way she is, because otherwise, if she walk out here in some white see-through pants with a red thong, I'm gonna be nauseous. This was bad enough. We're just now getting a grip around this glazed donut she has. Okay, I would prefer to have the glazed donut as opposed to seeing her in some sheer white pants with a red thong. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That's all I want to say about that. Okay. All right. Now I do have, oh God, here you go. What are you saying now, Dennis? Wait a minute before I get to you. West Side Story's been a member for 2 months. Please tell Dennis to come and get this. Not his hippo. Jesus. He created a monster. Dennis did this. Dennis is responsible for this. I want y'all to know that. If y'all got a problem with what this lady be doing, you can blame Dennis for it. That's all I'm saying. Please hit the like button, okay? Now, Dennis, what you say? Thank you again for the super chat. I confess, I never got that email, nor have any of my colleagues. Why? Did you not pass the background check? Huh? Is that it? You're jealous. You're just jealous, Dennis. That's all it is, okay? So I have a receipt because, sometimes you got to fact check these mother suckers around here. You know what I'm saying? You got to fact check them. So here's what had happened. So, inquiring minds needed to know, okay? I needed to understand what is this said process, okay? So someone in my chat, decided that they wanted to do a little digging. And so they sent this clip of Miss Tumasimi out here claiming that she had been approved for this single event pre-registration so that she could have a press pass so that she could be in that courtroom, okay? And because my eyes are bad, I'm just going to read it from my phone, but it's up here for you guys, okay? It says, in light of this, meaning the clip that's above at the top, right? In light of this, we would greatly appreciate any clarification regarding one, whether an official application is required, and if so, where to obtain and submit it. Number 2, any deadlines or credential requirements for courtroom access. And then 3, inclusion on your official media distribution list for all press alerts and updates related to this trial. Okay. So that was sent to the courtroom. To the, actually, I'm going to tell you exactly who it was sent to in just a second. But you see that, right? So this clip was sent to them. You see, with the single event pre-registration approval, congratulations shit right there. That was sent to them to sort of figure out how else could others do that, right? So here is their response, okay? And I have redacted the email address from which it came from. Not from, but who inquired on my behalf, okay? That first message was sent to the media inquiries at the New York Southern District uscourts.gov. Okay, so they responded. And they said, please see the below answers to your questions. 1, the information referenced above is not from the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York. That's the first and most important thing. All right. They saw that clip. They saw what that message she put up there said. And they said, once they saw it, that they ain't got shit to do with that. They ain't send nobody that bullshit. The information referenced above is not from the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, seating for in-house press is on a first come, first served basis. I'm sorry, first come, first seated basis in the rows designated for press. No application is required. Did you hear that, Sylvia? No application is required, ma'am. This is from the Southern District of New York. And then, no, once the courtroom seats are full, everyone will be directed to an overflow courtroom. Any questions? Like, why, Sylvia? Why lie? Like, why, girl? Why lie? What is that about? So the only thing I can imagine is that you're doing this so that people will want to donate towards the $12,000 that you need to be there. Because why tell this lie? Why tell your people that you were approved? First of all, what single event, since when do they start sending emails and about court cases and approving you to come and calling it an event? Who did that? Why would she do that, y'all? She told a fat face on lie. Why? It makes no damn sense. It makes no damn sense. Sylvia, why are you lying to your people? Girl, you can't get the support with the truth. The truth is enough. You came out here the first day when you went over there. You said that you missed the cutoff that morning to get into the courtroom, and they directed everybody to the overflow section. And in the overflow section, I heard this from you, that it's only audio in the overflow. But if you get there early enough, you can get in there to the actual courtroom. That's what you said. But now you're coming out here saying you got pre-approved. Now, Dennis Byron, who is in the chat, just said him and none of his colleagues got that damn email probably because that shit ain't real. Not even probably. The Southern District of New York said you a lie. Okay? I ain't said you a lie. The Southern District of New York said you lie. The U.S. courts of the Southern District of New York said it, not me. Okay? I cannot with her. I cannot. This is too much. Why? Why lie? Addison Tylenol. This is why she don't like you. She don't like me? Yep. Why is she out here lying attitudes and Tylenol? It's not necessary to tell these lies. Why? Was that supposed to make somebody feel away? Does she not know this is YouTube and these people will come out here and they will fact check your ass in a heartbeat? Girl, you've been out here on YouTube. I'm sure you've been out here longer than I have. I know you have, in fact. I remember you as a content creator before I even started my channel. Ma'am, why are you lying to your people? Let me show y'all again. Y'all want to see these? Let's look at the receipts again. I ain't made this shit up. I ain't do it. Okay? I ain't do it. The courts, the U.S. courts did it. They said, honey, you is a whole fat face on lie. That's what they said. Honey, they said, number one, the information referenced above is not from the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York. That's the first thing. That's the first thing. Okay? And then the second thing is the seating for non-in-house courthouse press is on a first come, first seated basis in the rows designated for press and no application. Say what? No application. How many? No applications. What? No application is required. Girl. And then no, once the courtroom seats are full, everyone will be directed to an overflow courtroom. Are your people slow too? Are you slow and the people in your chat? Because I heard you out your own mouth say that that's what happens. You said it yourself, that you get there early, you can get in. They only let so many people in because they only have so many seats, and then everyone else will be directed to the overflow. Why is that so hard to understand? What made it change? And you said that you had this long, strenuous process, that they did a background check on you. Girl, why lie like this? These lies are unnecessary and easy to refute. Any questions? I mean, this was, it don't take long. The truth will drag you all alone. I ain't got to drag nothing. Because I just don't understand why you came out here lying to these people. Sylvia, shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. God is not going to bless you with that body you want so that you can wear them sheer white ass pants with a red thong. If you keep this up, all this lying is unnecessary. Hit the like button. My God. No application, gabagoo. No, none. None. No application is required. No background check. You said it was a long, strenuous process, but you was just there last Monday? Or was it this Monday? Weren't you there just this Monday? So you mean, what's the long process? Because Monday you understood what the process was, but here we are on Friday, or actually, I guess this is from yesterday. So then Thursday, you come out and said you had a long, strenuous process that you had to go through to get approved. They did a background check on you, and you've been approved for your single event pre-registration. Are you going to a conference? That's what I think. I think that must have been approval for a conference. Jesus, is that, look, I'll be off in a minute. Said that she's a scammer like Nesto. Maybe that's what they have in common. Now, speaking of that, let me say this real quick. This is on another note. You remember when, thank you so much. I'll be off in a minute. Thank you so much. Y'all remember when Sonya just said in those text messages, because I was able to go listen to another content creator that was reading off the text messages. And Sonya says that she moved from Atlanta in March, correct? So she says she moved from Atlanta in March. She's been gone since March. But April 30th, Sylvia said that she was waiting for Sonya to meet her at the courthouse on the 30th, but Sonya was a no-show. How is that possible? How is it possible that Sonya left in March, but on April 30th, she was a no-show because she didn't feel good? Y'all lies are stupid. Y'all have dumbass lies. And for what reason? For what mother-sucking reason are y'all lying? Uh-oh, Dennis said drop the link. Okay, hold on. I will gladly drop the link. Oh, God, this is just a mess. Honey, I don't know why these people be lying. I can't. What'd you say? Queen Black said a 3 chicken wing event. Oh my God, my God, my God. Let's see what Dennis has to say, honey, because he in the chat. I want to know why he didn't get approved. I want to know why it is. Wait a minute, what you say? Only black not better. You so crazy. Sylvester and Tweety had dinner together with the two kids in April, if I'm not mistaken. They also supposedly attended an RV show in March or April. Well, I don't think they attended it because I think I think maybe Sonya attended it. I know she was talking about going with Sonya, but if I remember correctly, they didn't end up going together for whatever reason. But still, they were planning to go. And Sonya claimed she had gone and she had been to the dealership and shit, all of that. I am not buying that Sonya bought that thing. I do not believe it. I do not believe that she bought that damn RV. I believe that she was at the dealership. And when that man came over there and told her or asked her, did she like what she was in? Said, yeah. And I think that that was all for, supposed to be smoke and mirrors. But ain't nobody falling for the dumb shit. These people lie for no good reason. And all of their lies can be proven. They forget the shit that they've already said and done. It's weird. Okay, well, we have the one and only hip hop inquirer himself, the one, the only Mr. Dennis Byron. Come on up, Mr.
Hey,
Dennis
what's going
Byron.
on? What's
How are
going on?
you,
Can you hear
sir?
me? Hey, first of all, put a one in the chat if you hear the sound of my voice. Put
I
a
can hear
one
you.
in the chat. Okay,
Oh.
okay, very good, very good. What the heck is going on here? What is this? Wait a minute. What are we going to a concert or a trial? What is happening here? Wait a minute. She went on a
Maybe she going to an off-Broadway play.
wait a minute. She went on Beyonce's internet and put a whole fabricated story. She made a federal lie. What? This is a federal lie. Wait till those marshals walk up to her and say, "Did you do this?" And she says, "No." Clink clink. What is she doing? Like,
I don't know why she does this.
ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. And I saw a comment in your chat where someone said, "Oh, she's trying to apply for the other press pass." Well, let me explain something to you. Someone that has been doing this for many, many years, and I always tell you this, she will never get approved from a press media credential from the NYPD because they have certain requirements and they vet who they give that pass to. This video right here, ladies and gentlemen, it's a death blow to her credentials in the city of New York. She went on they want bylines of work that you've done recently. Well, this is a recent work. This is a byline. This right here, what you just showed, this video is a piece of her recent work. So this is what she's going to use to show NYPD. This is what she does. This is incredible, ladies and gentlemen. No media
I don't know why
outlet,
she does this shit.
no media outlet that's covering
Hold on, wait.
I'm here.
Go ahead. Finish what you were saying. Finish what you were about to say.
No media outlet covering this trial went through a application process. The only ones that have a special privilege to use their phones are the ones that are on the Southern District of New York's courtroom beat. A beat is a location where a reporter spends his or her time covering cases coming out that building. Well, she's not from New York. Well, let's just say she doesn't cover news in New York. So this is not her beat. Mm-hmm. So this is not my beat. Mm-hmm. This is not a few people's beat that are covering this case. But no one's filed. Like, why would she do that? Like, no one has applied for an application to get a credential. This is a first come, first served basis.
And where would you apply?
In her mind,
yeah, where would she apply anyway? Where is she?
Ticketmaster. She go to Ticketmaster.
Not Ticketmaster.
She goes to Ticket Hub. I don't know.
Hold on one second. The doorbell is ringing, child. Hold on one second.
Okay, so I'll talk to the people.
Talk to these people for me, Dennis. I'll be right back.
Absolutely. So, first and foremost, good evening, everyone, and welcome to our show. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking at the this interesting piece of whatever it is. Just if you pay close attention, you have the opportunity to take the playhead and go back and look at what she posted, and look at the upper left hand corner, and you tell me what you see in the upper left hand corner. This is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, and it's going to be interesting on Monday when she shows up and the real working reporters are there and they know that this woman has committed a sham. I don't know what the heck you call this. This is ridiculous. And I'm kind of, I want to be careful with what I say. Very careful. But this here is just sad. She literally posted on her community wall last week that I was the cause of her fundraiser coming down. And I'm saying to myself, I got you blocked on Twitter, and I had made a tweet, and the tweet was asking a question: is this a scam or something to that effect? But it was a question mark, and she attributed her shutting down her fundraiser to me. I'm like, wait a minute, lady. When I looked at it, you didn't have anyone. I saw zero plus $12,000. That means you had nothing in there. So you attributed that to me. So who is she going to blame for this video right now? Who is she going to blame for being exposed? Who is she going to accuse of?
I don't know. I did it. I'm doing it. So she should blame me, I guess. I'm not going to tell her where I got that information from.
Well, no, forget the information. Let's talk about the fact that she put it out there. Like, she went on the video and told these people that she went through they're going to do a background check now.
Okay. What is I just don't get it. But she just said Monday, she told us what that process was. She understood what that process was. She explained that she had just missed the cutoff. She couldn't get in because they were only letting a few in. I heard her. She's the one who said that I heard first say, that the overflow room only has audio in it. I heard her say all of those things. So now she's saying she went through some strenuous process. So I guess that was between Monday and Thursday. It was very strenuous. And then she got this congratulatory email saying that she got the single event pre-registration approval. Event.
That email that you have from the SDNY, that's very telling. So now they know, they have been apprised that this is being circulated on the internet, and they're going to deal with her with kid gloves at this point. I can almost assure you that. So with that said, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hold on real quick. This person, the real dude, 1975, said, but Dennis said that he got emails that said they didn't get funds back. I'm confused. Thought she didn't give funds. What?
That's probably that's probably one of her, I guess, followers. But we don't entertain her people anyway. So get back. Listen. Post something that
her
is
people
relevant.
are special.
Yeah. So
they're just like her.
So now I guess the people that may I'm just saying, allegedly are part of this elaborate scheme. It's not even elaborate. That would be being given too much credit. There's nothing elaborate about this. Exactly. I mean, that right there is like, what channel was that? Was that on her backup channel? Was it a backup channel or was it a main channel?
Yeah, Infamous Sly. I don't know if it was on the other one, but it was definitely on Infamous Sly channel.
So
that's a good point. I wonder, did she put that on the main channel? Because that would be interesting if she didn't. Let me look.
So if it's on the backup channel, then
because a lot of times she'll. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Did she just go live? Did she just go live? Oh, no. She just, wait, did she? No, she posted something. She said, while I'm boots on the ground inside the U.S. versus Diddy federal courtroom, no cameras allowed. Here's how you can stay updated in real time. Oh, okay. So she's just putting out information.
Don't promote. Don't
Oh,
promote
that
a
was
scam.
earlier.
Please. Yeah, don't promote.
Oh,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm not promoting. I want to see what lies she's telling. That's all. I didn't know. It just popped up for some reason for me. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see if she put this on her main channel though, because that would be telling. Because I guess I'm sure more the people that she has rubbed elbows with in the courtroom, like the attorneys and whatnot, they probably don't go over to the slide channel. But I wonder if they,
well, the fact
notice it was on
if she put this
channel.
on her backup channel, then that just tells me that was trying to be more deceptive and not put it on the main channel where people will likely say, hey, wait a minute, I'm in the courtroom. I didn't have to file an application. I'm in the courtroom. I didn't file one, and I'm in the courtroom. I'm telling you right now, that right there is a problem for her. And she, I don't know, what was she doing at 3 a.m? Think people would watch?
It doesn't look like it's on her main channel.
Well, congratulations for that great investigative work.
Yep. So now we know. So everybody, y'all can all go to the Diddy trial. If y'all get there early enough, y'all can be in there just like anybody else. If you get there early enough and you beat the cutoff. Otherwise, you're going to go be sent to the overflow room where there's only audio.
That's right.
Correct.
As long, well, I'll tell you what you got to have an ID to get in the building. Of course, you need to have a valid ID to get in the building, and that is the only requirement. You have to have a valid ID. As far as applications and all that, come on, like really. Anyway,
yeah, they made that very, very clear in this email. They were like, "There is no application process, ma'am." Okay, why did you tell these people that lie?
Yeah, why? Why did she tell these people that lie? Why did she tell them? I think
maybe it was to ensure that maybe they donate to the $12,000 that she
Well, put it back up. Let me see.
Why does she need $12,000, Dennis?
I don't know. Put that back up. Let me read this here. Let me see. Okay. The information referenced above is not from the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York. That pretty much says it all. So that also
that's it. That's all.
That's it. They are now on alert, and when she comes in, the U.S. Marshals, she has a lot of experience dealing with the marshals in federal courts. A lot of experience. So I don't know if
telling you. And then she said she went as far as to say that stuff in Chicago came up from the R. Kelly trial. Like, I don't know, just to she's adding to the lie, I guess, to make it beefier.
It's gonna come up now in Chicago.
Right. And now it's gonna come up Chicago, New York. She gets arrested in Atlanta.
Like,
Jesus.
What? And let me. You just made
don't let that be her claim to fame, getting arrested in the courtroom.
Well, hold on for a second. You just made a good point. You just made a good point. So this video that she did might be used in her criminal case in Atlanta as credibility. Like you have a federal email from the United States Southern District of New York saying that what she alleged is an application is not an application. So if that goes in front of a jury and they look at this and say, so can you explain why you said that? Oh my goodness. Did she even think this woman's on a bond right now? She's on a bond. She's traveling to New York. She's on a bond.
I don't understand.
Oh, wow.
You would think that she would be very mindful of all of this. You know what I'm saying? And let's not forget, she's over here aiding and abetting, if you will, Sonya and Nesto with their bullshit too. Like she's always in some shit. So why come out here and lie on the why lie on the federal government too?
Right. So in Chicago, she got cited.
Let me ask you this about this one. She got what? Say it again.
In the comments, someone asked a question. So in Chicago, she got cited by the U.S. Marshals for recording there's a clear sign when you walk in, no recording. She was recording and recording upstairs. And so they cited her for that.
And let's not forget, she got arrested because she was accused of assaulting someone on the way to court.
Yeah, that right
is
there.
Is that not true? Allegedly.
Well, listen, with her, you don't know what's true. So let's just leave it at that. That case got dropped, but we don't know what is true. The person never came down to
That's
Chicago.
Why I said allegedly.
Right. We know this is not true. We know this is not alleged. This is a fact. We don't have to say this is alleged. This is a fact right here, which you have right here. This is a fact. This is not alleged. So, what happened in Chicago with the Marshals, that's a fact. That's a part of the public record. What happened in the Cardi B case?
It is also, I was gonna say, in the Cardi B case, didn't she get put out of the courtroom when the verdict was read?
Oh yeah, that happened. That definitely happened.
That happened.
That happened.
Did she get arrested during the YSL trial?
Yeah, that happened. That happened.
And now she lying on the Southern District of New York.
Yeah, that happened. That happened too.
So
what? Wait a minute.
She's infamous.
Let me tell you something. These serious journalists that are going to be covering this case, they have no time for this. They have no time for this nonsense. They have no time for this nonsense, and I have no time for it. And I don't think she has the bandwidth to do this. And anyone supporting this behavior and this nonsense, shame on you. Just shame on you. Just stay out my way and stay out the other.
Let me ask you this. This whole, I'm sorry, we got a delay, so I apologize for stepping on you. What were you about to say?
No, I said the other part to this is, we are like, when us reporters, we talk about different things about the case, amongst each other. But she walks up with a phone and she's recording people. She can't stop that. She has to stop that. That she's going to create a major problem for herself. Don't record people and you don't tell them that you're recording them. You're walking up to people while they're just talking and you have your phone out and you're streaming their private conversations. They assume it's a private conversation because they're not aware that you're recording them. And there's a video there where she's recording people that don't even know she's recording them. You think people just sign up for someone just walking up to them with a phone and recording them? No. So that they obviously are going to have an issue with that because they have employers. They work for corporations. They don't want to be their conversations being put on a random channel and the employees see and they may say something, so she has to be very careful about that.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if you got a reporter out there reporting the news for their particular network, why would it be okay for you to be recording that and putting that on your channel? That's just weird.
Part, that's just the other part.
That's like taking it from TV and putting, I don't know.
Right. Why would you record someone else's?
Yeah, that's crazy. Now, let me ask you this. What is this whole deal about the transcripts? What's this battle between y'all and these transcripts? She was telling the people that she has to pay for the transcripts. She's saying that you
hold on a second. I want to stop it right there. There's no battle, and I'm not even going to engage in that. I'm a professional. We're not talking about what she got going on over there. So let's, we're not talking about what she got going on over there. We're not going to. I just asked, was this a scam?
Well, no, I'm just asking because somebody in the chat did ask.
Yeah. So people ask questions, but sometimes you got to ignore the questions because you pull me into something that I don't know anything about what she got going on over there. I don't know what she told the people. I know someone sent the email saying that, hey, I didn't get my money back. I don't know if it was true or not, but that to the extent of what her plan was, I don't know anything about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I was just okay. We'll leave it though.
We do have we do.
Okay, well, that's all I really wanted to come out here and tell you. Huh?
We do have a media pool for members of the press. You can join the media pool, and others have joined the media pool that are working press, major presses in the media pool. So you don't need 12,000 to be in the media pool. You don't need 10,000 to be in the media pool. You don't need 5,000 to be in the media pool. You don't need 4,000 to be in the media pool because you're in the pool.
I feel like the money is really for her to be able to go and have a place to stay and travel and eat and whatever. I'm guessing. That's my guess as to why she asked for it. But 12,000 still seems hefty.
Well, whatever, 12,000, 10,000, whatever her hustle, that's, just let people know what it is. Because it costs. It costs to have transcripts. It costs to be there. It costs to pay for hotel. I don't know where she's staying at, but I know my expenses have far exceeded 10,000 already. Far exceeded that. And you got to have the bandwidth. It's going to be 2 months. It's a 2-month trial, so you have to have the bandwidth. So she might need a sponsor. She might need sponsors. We have sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if that probably should be the approach. Get you a sponsor, and you got to be able to provide something for that sponsor in order for them to want to sponsor you. You got to have deliverables. Yep. So if she doesn't, you don't need to do a fundraiser. You need to be able to get sponsors. You got people that allegedly support you. So then reach out to them. Hold on a second.
The only Black Nutbiter says she couldn't possibly raise enough money to purchase transcripts for an 8 to 10 week trial. The court's charged by the page, and the transcript is likely hundreds of pages each day. That the other thing is, like, she's saying she wants to do these reenactments, and it's like, come on now, you don't even have the time to be able to sit and reenact an 8-hour day, right, of courtroom activity for 2 months, like you couldn't even do that. I mean, I guess you could do excerpts. You would have to do excerpts, but I just feel like I don't know. All I know is she came out here and lied about this damn press pass.
The benefit of having transcripts, and so people can understand, is to make sure the accuracy of your reporting aligns with what came out the courtroom. That's the benefit of having transcripts. This reenactment of certain things is going to happen in this trial is going to be very traumatic for people, because there's going to be testimony that come out that no one wants to see that reenacted in that manner. I mean, you're going to have Cassie get on the witness stand. Like, you got to be very responsible in certain things that in the transcript, and this is very important, they are not redacted. And only a person who's familiar with what to put out in the public will know not to say certain things that is in that transcript. Everything that is in that transcript is not for everybody. So there are redactions that, that has to be made. Yeah, so you gotta be very careful.
And I don't feel like she's responsible enough to do that.
It's
and let me say this too. Go ahead.
And one of the things one of the members of the pool had asked today was, is there a restriction on what can be shown to the public? And the answer is, the restriction, you have to put self-restriction on what you put out. Because if you read something, for example, there was one of the jurors had mentioned where they worked at. That's not for everybody. You got to be responsible there. And I believe, this is my belief based on what I've seen in the past, that person's information will be put out in the public realm because of what this person has a habit of doing. So yeah, I don't know if what can happen. Let me tell you what can happen. If you put something out and the lawyers start complaining, then it's a lockdown on transcripts. There's a lockdown on transcripts. It's just what it is. So you got to be responsible.
Well, and here's the thing. In the past, what we do know is that, now let me say this. The other, was it in this live or another one? I heard her saying just recently that I think you should believe the victims. She said, you should believe the victims until it's proven that they're not telling the truth. So in this case, she's talking about the Diddy trial. You should believe the victims. But what we know for a fact is that Sylvia has actually exploited victims where the Ernest Williams trial is concerned. She literally has shared information about the victims to the defendant's girlfriend. She also took a video of his daughter, who is also an alleged victim on some level to him, I should say, and showed her having a mental breakdown to her actual audience and put that on members. So it's like, well, if you believe the victims over here, why don't you do that with everyone? Instead, she has exploited victims in the past for her own gain. So I just think that someone like that, also, I don't trust that she would redact what's in a transcript or have the integrity to decipher what is suitable for public consumption and what's not.
Right, exactly. And there was some serious stuff being said in the jury selection process that is just, you got to be very careful. Things that stand out that it won't harm the jurors. You can talk about that, but when someone's talking about they experience a certain like sexual assault or whatever the case is, and they mention who it is, because jurors are candid when they're talking to the judge and the lawyers, and so if they believe that everything that they're saying is going to be in the public, then they may not be candid and share why they should be on the jurors, and also it harms the defendant if he's not able to vet these jurors as well as for his defense. So you got to be very careful. You got to, when you listening and then you're reporting, you got to report with the understanding everyone is going to see what you're reporting, and they're going to you're going to either expose people. You don't have to expose people by telling the story.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, and someone said it in the chat. They meant it as a negative, but I'm going to say this: the and I don't know her name offhand, but the attorney that has been added to the Diddy defense team, that is the Black female attorney, there was a story that came out about her.
Nicole Westmoreland.
Yes,
it was a story. So let me talk about that real quick. Let me talk about that real quick. This story was in the media. Please. The media over 10 years ago. I covered the story. I covered when the story came out. It's not a story that wasn't out. It was a story that was out. She wasn't even an attorney at the time, but we remember, and I know the owner of the studio, so I know him very well. And so when it happened, and it was associated with Cash Money Records, and knowing how she dealt with that and how she handled it back then, it was significant to this story, not in the YSL trial, because that trial didn't have any type of relationship to what happened to her in her situation. But now will likely be cross-examining Cassie. We believe she'll be cross-examining Cassie, and some of the things that she did, Cassie didn't do. So, for example, she went right to the police. She didn't take the $100,000. She followed the case to its conclusion, and she fought. She didn't ask for She didn't ask for a settlement. She didn't demand $20 million. She didn't. She didn't sign up for a documentary. She didn't do none of these things. So, but the fact that she will likely be cross-examining Cassie, that is significant because you have, two people who are, one is a fact that it happened to her. I'm not saying it didn't happen to Cassie. We saw that Cassie was beat up. We saw that. That was very obvious. It was beat up. But when the defense put Miss Westmoreland on their team, did she know that she?
They knew what they were doing. It's strategic.
Did she know that they knew? Did she know that they brought her on the team for that purpose? We don't know if that's the reason why they brought her on the team, but it's interesting that she get brought on the team at the last attorney to be brought on the team. It was Mr. Donaldson was the next to the last, and it was her. She was the last one, although she came in with Mr. Steele, but she actually was attorney of record just before jury selection. So I thought it was interesting that she was on the team. So people had an issue. Why are you talking about this? Why are you talking about this? Because it has relevance to the bigger story. It is a story. I'm a news reporter. I'm not, I'm not a blogger, so to speak, and I have nothing.
Absolutely. So, and let's not get it twisted. That is how they go about.
Did I lose you? I'm here.
I'm here. Are you here? Okay. Okay.
Man.
No, I agree with what you're saying. I think that look, I've watched enough cases and to understand how many of the attorneys are selected to be on teams. They choose females for a reason. They choose Black people for a reason. They choose they're very strategic as to why they put certain people on the team. I doubt very seriously that people did not know before selecting her on that team. This is my opinion. I would find it very, very interesting if they did not know about her background in that situation. I believe that they knew it. I believe that that's one of the reasons why they selected her, and they probably felt that she would be ideal to cross her, and that she would know how to talk to her as a Black woman and as someone who has been violated in the past.
And let me say something. Let me say something. Miss Westmoreland is a great attorney. She is a great cross-examiner. She is very efficient. She's probably one of the top attorneys in Atlanta, female attorneys in Atlanta. And there's only 2% of women attorneys in the practicing law. And she's really good. So she knows how to cross-examine a witness. And if you remember, it was because of her motion that there was a mistrial in the YSL case. She caught it, and the judge said she would entertain it. So she's very sharp, and she worked with one of the best attorneys in Atlanta, Mr. Bruce Harvey, another legend. So she's just not there because of her past. She's there because she's a good attorney. And she's a great attorney, and she can connect with the witness. She can connect with her. So she will be I don't see any other attorney would be best to cross-examining her. And I think that she's going to do a good job. And, Cassie's pregnant right now. So they have to handle the cross-examination, delicately. Yeah. You not with kid gloves, because this man is fighting for his life. So you need someone.
And let's be clear. If she does get tough with Cassie, which I suspect she probably will, it's better coming from her than a man, let alone a white man or even a Black man. It's going to be better coming from this Black woman to another woman of color, if you will.
Let me say this.
That's my thought.
Let me say this. Story. Do I sound like I'm from the South? That's someone said I should be saying stories.
Well, You know, West Magic says Sturry.
Story.
Nesto. That's how he says it. Sturry. So that's why we put that in there.
Story.
Sturry. You telling
Listen,
stories.
listen, I'm story. But Miss Westmoreland is a great attorney, and let's not make light of the fact that what happened to her has nothing to do with her profession. As a matter of fact, the fact that she's on a defense attorney, even though what happened to her, she could have been a prosecutor and go after any and everybody that did similar stuff like what happened to her and prosecute her and make sure they got, but she wants to fight for defendants, so I commend her. She's a brave woman, and she's smart. So I commend her. So when you have people to critique you for doing your job,
see how this plays out.
Right. You have people critique you about your stories. Like, listen, I'm not a janitor. I'm not a cook. This is what I do. I don't have those skill sets.
Hold on.
I don't have
Real
the skill
BB
set.
said. Real VB said exactly. That's why she was picked. Being a woman and black, a white lady, no go. A black or white man, yeah. I think it has a lot to do with why they chose her. That's very strategic. I mean, that's just how it is. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at what he's doing. Like you said, he's fighting his life. They are always saying that, all of this stuff they're trying to make Cassie out to be the mastermind, that she was the one that was also being abusive towards Puffy, got all of these different narratives out here. And so having a woman,
I would say this.
Of color on experience something similar as to what he is accused of. And I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't say something like that when she's cross-examining Cassie.
Can I say something? Can I say one other thing? It's very important. I see people saying,
sure.
"Oh, you sold it to TMZ. You sold it to TMZ." Okay. They're always bashing TMZ. Let me say something. Lauren, no, but let me say this. There were a lot of, I won't say a lot, a handful of people who left TMZ and did well. Lauren, LaRosa, Van, Raquel, Mike.
I don't know Raquel. I know that
Raquel. Those who watch TMZ know who Raquel is. Mike Walters, Ryan. Okay. Everyone who's left has done great things for their career. So when people say TMZ, they bet. No, don't bash TMZ. TMZ, one thing I can tell you, they fact check their stories, and we have a team of lawyers that vet stories. So, I'm not going to bash TMZ at all. So, why would I do something like that? Like that's just ridiculous.
I mean, it's whatever. I wouldn't even entertain that. To be quite honest. Your job is to sell to get the story and to sell it to the.
My job is to write the story. I don't sell stories. I have write stories. I have over 10,000. If you do your research, I have over 10,000 stories published on Hip Hop Inquirer. Over 10,000. So if someone wants to run my story, they want to license my content, they want to publish it. My work is just not on TMZ. I mean, you got to do your research. So if TMZ ran a story, they ran a story. If the New York Times want to run a story, they run a story. Don't bash don't hate the player, hate the game.
Right, exactly, that part. Part. And you know what? I should ask. I don't know if Native is around, but he used to work for Cash Money Records. I wonder if he knows Miss Westmoreland.
Well, I can't touch that. The person who attacked her and assaulted her, he went to prison where he belonged, and that's just what it is. She's a very courageous woman. She's still in the courtroom. She's, she has. I mean, it was a very messed up thing what happened to her, and she's still, and she wasn't even an attorney at the time. She decided to go into law.
Oh, really?
19 years old.
Oh, really? Oh,
Right.
wow! I didn't know that.
Yeah, she wasn't even an attorney at the time, and she still chose to go and work on the defense side. Just think about that.
Okay. I see what you're saying. But look, I mean, I get it. I mean, whatever. I'm not mad at her. She's doing her job, and Diddy was smart to bring someone like her on. I'm not mad at any of that. He's doing what he's supposed to do on his end. I just, personally, I'm interested to see all the facts and to I'm still gonna believe the victims. I'm gonna take Sylvia's advice. I'm gonna believe the victims until I have a reason not to.
Well, you might want to block this guy. Will Dennis still be a material witness for Diddy? Like, see, stuff like that. Like, what do you mean a material witness? Will Dennis still be a material witness for Diddy?
You got a wrench?
Oh yeah. Oh, I do. I forgot. You out of here, buddy. Listen.
God knows I done blocked the person over in your damn chat talking shit about me. So
hold on.
You can block his ass.
I've never blocked anyone on your listen. I've never blocked anyone on your platform, but let me see here. I need to get him up out of here. Listen, I'm gonna screenshot him. I'm gonna find him later.
Okay. All right. Actually, this is what I'll say. We don't have to block them, but y'all time them out and let what's his name know, any mod in there, Lexi, if you don't mind timing them out. And if we see anything else crazy that you're saying in the thing,
hold on. Before we do that, hold on. Before we did that, has he donated? The real dude, 1975. Has he donated? Has he hit that? Has he hit that?
No, I've never seen this person before.
Oh yeah. You out of here, player. You out of here. Get out of here. Somebody get him out of here. I don't want to touch him. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Come on, man. Listen, you got listen. You come here and try to assault someone. At least tip the jar, man. What are you doing?
Right.
Hey, tip the jar. Get up out of here, troll.
So anyway. I just came out here to tell the people about old Sylvia out here lying and trying to get the people to think that she was approved to be able to be in the courtroom because she said criminals ain't allowed in the courtroom. So
well, she proved they let her in there. She got I
said earlier, I think they want criminals in that damn courtroom while you bullshitting. That's exactly where they want you.
Right.
It's in the courtroom, child.
Right. They want they listen.
That's exactly.
Those cameras are on her. And that's all I can say. They are watching. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I want to see how she cleans this up.
Tread lightly over her.
How's she gonna clean it up? We just picking on her?
We'll see.
No, we're not picking on you, lady. You just told people that.
I know how she's gonna clean it up. She's gonna have a panel of her people. Oh, go ahead, Disney.
No. I'm just trying to see how she can clean that up.
Go ahead.
How's she gonna clean this up? Well, they framing me. They put this Photoshop.
She's gonna clean it up.
The letter's not real.
No, she's going to clean it up by having a panel of her friends and moderators and whatever come up there, talk shit about you and me and say how they're coming at it because she doesn't know how to defend herself. So she will sit back and act all, mousy and no pun intended. She's going to sit back and let other people take up for her. That's what she's going to do. Oh, they're probably discussing it right now.
Oh my goodness. Well, we'll see. The SDNY, you don't want to play with that courthouse at all. She doesn't understand. You know, they put John Gotti away from that at that courthouse. She doesn't want it. Like, listen,
Oh.
they ain't gonna. Yeah, it's a serious courthouse.
Mm.
Very serious courthouse.
Mhm.
They don't play games. That, you know, as a matter of fact, yeah, you basically lied on the people that work with the media. You lied on the people in that. If I look at the letter, yeah, let me see that letter. Let me see that letter one more time. Put that letter up again.
Oh, you want to see it again? Hold
Yeah,
on.
let me see that
Hold
letter.
on.
Let me see that letter. Oh, you lied on
There
the
you go.
people in the what officer
Yeah.
there?
Oh, you want?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
this one. Yeah, that's the one.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You lied on the people. You
Why
lied
she
on
do that?
people. I don't know, but she lied on them. She lied on those people. She
She
lied,
damn
and that,
sure did.
yep. Wait a minute. Put the picture up. Put a picture up there with holding that banner up. Put that up. Let's see that banner. It's kind
Wait,
of
which one?
the one where she's putting that screen grab up for. No. Don't play with me. No, don't do that.
Not
Don't.
this one.
No, stop. Don't do that. Stop. Don't do that.
You don't like that
No,
one? Okay, all right.
it's upside. Don't do that to
You
me.
mean
Don't.
this one at the top?
Why you play too much? You play too much.
She said she. I'm just saying. I didn't know which picture you wanted. I thought you wanted that one, the
You play
glazed
too much.
donut one.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm out. V. I'm out. I can't right now. I was about to go have dinner. This is not good. What?
Well, that would make you want dessert. You might want a donut for dessert now, because
Let's stop. See, you see, ladies
no.
and gentlemen, see what you do. I just was asking for the screen grab. Don't put the picture up. You know, white pants and red thong.
Okay, I'm
Yeah, they're gonna
sorry.
call it white pants and red thong.
Yeah, she said she white see-through pants and a red thong. She getting ready for y'all.
My
Hmm.
God.
Yeah, that's what she said.
V,
All right. Well, anyway, thank you, Dennis, for
I wasn't
coming
ready for that.
up.
I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that. Like, oh my goodness.
The people are never ready for that, Dennis. They're never ready. You can never be ready for that.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for having me up. I appreciate you. I really do. Appreciate you.
No, thank you. I'll
All
talk
right.
to you soon.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. All right, y'all. That's all I wanted to do is just kind of come out here and just debunk the lies. You know, it's Fact Check Friday, okay? And I was here to give the people what they needed to hear and know, okay? Hey, Trello son. Hey, clutching my pearls. How y'all doing? Any questions? I'm just asking, any questions before we get out of here? Huh? Let me see what y'all saying in here. Um, what anything else? Did I miss anything? What'd you say? Black not better. What does the last bullet point mean? We will add you. I think that was pertaining to something in addition that was added in that email. So I didn't show everything because some of that stuff was private, but I just wanted to make sure that we saw the first 3 bullets. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Any other questions, y'all? Thank y'all for coming out here. Make sure I got anything. I acknowledge. Oh, I'll be off in a minute. Says that's a circle. I'm just trying to understand why in the entire hell is Sonya singles. Just real quick on the side note. Why Tanya out here lying says she was in March. When she ain't gone since no damn March. I do not believe she's in Florida. I think all of this is a lie. I know some of y'all think that was Tomas asking her if she liked it. That seems stupid. I think it's really a salesperson. I do not believe her son decided to ask her while she's on a call, do you like it? I don't believe it. What'd you say? Black not better? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. You said if you check your email, I think she applied for the New York City Media Pass. Okay. And okay, so let me check. Oh, I see right there. Oh, okay. Single event press card. Okay. Okay, so this says, and actually, okay, let's pull that up. Let me pull that up. We can look over that together real quick. Hold on. But the thing is, even if she were to have done that, it doesn't guarantee her a spot. She's never go. It doesn't change anything about anything. To be honest, I don't know why she feels that. Hold on. I don't know why she would think that this is going to help her. At the end of the day, she still has to stand in line and get there early to be allowed into the courtroom. So, but I see what you're saying. And I would think a single event, it says, means a discrete activity, emergency spot, or breaking news event. So it's not even for the court. Okay, let me, is that it? I see that. That. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. Let me share my screen. We can look at that together. Yeah. Right. Okay. Hold on. Let me undo this. So yes, Black Man, I better means pre-registration. Yeah, she hasn't even been approved for the whole thing. She just got through the first step in it, right? Lexi's like, no. And Black Monabitor says, correct. It's not for court. It's for a multi-part process. Yeah, and it's a multi-part process, right? But we'll let's look at it because she's gonna say, oh, see, I wasn't lying. Da, 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 da. But you were misleading people. You know what I'm saying? You're still misleading them. Hold on. Let me share the screen. Hold on. Okay, let me pull it. I'll make it big so we can all see it. First of all, let me say this. I know, look, my time is all jacked up, you guys. So I apologize because Native does do his, he does his members only. It used to be on Thursdays. So I guess he changed it. Now it's Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern. So I apologize because I believe that's why he and I had a little bit of an overlap. Okay, and Dennis is saying right here, a New York City press pass doesn't have anything to do with federal court. So her acting like this means something as it pertains to this trial is very weird. Okay, so let's read through this together. It says that applicants under 18 years old must have written permission from a parent or legal guardian submitted with each pre-registration application, each single event press card application, and each single event pre-registration renewal application. A parent, legal guardian, or another adult may be required to accompany a single event press card holder who is under 18 years old during the entirety of a single event. Single event means a discrete activity that is an emergency spot or breaking news event, a public event, or a non-emergency nature. Of a non-emergency nature, or an event sponsored by New York City that is open to members of the press. To be eligible to receive a single event press card, a member of the press must A, complete a pre-registration process by submitting a pre-registration form and 6 or more articles, commentaries, books, photographs, videos, films, or audios published, broadcast, or cablecast within the 24 months immediately preceding the single event press card pre-registration application, sufficient to show that the applicant covered in person, 6 or more events occurring on separate days. Let me roll this up for y'all. Okay. There. It says submit a timely and completed single event press card application by providing a description, the date, and location of the single event. You must apply separately for pre-registration, and your pre-registration must be approved before you can apply for a single event press card. To be considered timely, a single event press card application must be submitted by the following deadlines. First, at least 10 days before the date of the single event, if the single event was announced to the public 2 or more weeks in advance. Within 2 business days after the single event was announced to the public, if the single event was scheduled less than 2 weeks in advance, or as soon as practicable, if notice of the single event was provided in less than 2 days or in an exigent circumstance. So at the end of the day, this ain't got shit to do. This ain't got nothing to do with me. That's the bottom line. This ain't shit to do with what she's applying for and what she's telling her people she needs to be a part of the media pool for Diddy's trial. So again, it's an epic fail, Sylvia. You are misleading the people. You're leading them to believe that you did something that puts you in a better position than anybody else to be in that courtroom, and that's just the LIE. Okay? It's just a lie from the pit of hell. Okay? And you got to stop these lies, girl. You got to stop it. Just stop it. I'm sick of it already. Just stop it. Sheesh. I don't know why we got to go through this. Girl. And this is why we can't trust you. We can't trust you. Because I done already said this the other day. Look, tell a lie once and all your truths become questionable. Girl, stop it. Stop it. Anyway, that's all I got, y'all. I didn't even think we'd be out here 2 hours, but we are, okay? But we did, okay? So anyway, thank y'all, everybody, for coming out. Wait, what you say? Lord, Sonya is about to interview Sonya about the art. Is she really? Like, are y'all being funny? Let me look. Let me check. Girl, is your line? Let me see. Is that what the Friday night special is this week? All about the RV life? Sure, let me see. Is y'all lying? Y'all lying on this lady. I told y'all stop lying on that lady. Y'all kill me lying on this lady. Let me see. Oh, God. Child, she is. Damn it, man. Okay, well, we might have to cover that, y'all. Maybe I'll come back later, okay? We might have to come back with that, y'all. I do know tonight, my girl Legacy Moon, True Crime and Mysteries, will be over there for After Dark with our hubby, Native Tribe Urban Media, honey. Okay, so if because I don't know when they going live. Let me see what time they going live. They going live at 9. So okay, in 25 minutes. So I think, let me see, what time is Legacy Moon going live? Are they going at 10 or 10:30? Legacy Moon or Native, if y'all are in the clouds, can y'all drop down? Tell me. Or send me a message. Let me see. Let me see what time Legacy Moon going live. Because you know I'll cover it. I will cover it, child. If they don't cover it, I will cover it. Actually, if they cover it, I'll still cover it. Because you know I'm going to cover it, okay? She my content, child. Okay, I don't know what time they're going live, but they will be live tonight at some point, all right? So anyway, y'all, let me go take something because I feel like, the other night before I traveled, I got really cold for no reason. Nobody in the house was cold but me. So I feel like maybe I was fighting a cold then. And now today I've got like a little runny nose thing happening. So I'm going to go take some medicine and go over here and peek and look over there and see what they talking about. Because I know y'all don't like going over there. So I have to do the hard work and tough it out and take one for the team and go over there and watch. So I'll watch for y'all, and then we'll come back at some point, if not today or tomorrow. My son wants to take me to Venice Beach. Okay, my borrowed bonus son, he is working, and he works at a bar, so we're gonna go over there and see him and hang out at Venice Beach. So depending upon what time we go do that, I might come live and we will cover it. Okay. All right. So anywho, I will see y'all later. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you to everybody who contributed today. I appreciate it. Thank you to all of my beautiful moderators. And thank you to my guest, Mr. Dennis Byron, an actual news investigative reporter and journalist. Okay. A real one was over here. Okay. So thank you everybody for being here. I will see y'all later. Y'all make sure y'all go over here and check out Legacy Moon and Native tonight too. Okay. If y'all ain't got nothing else to do, go on over there. All right. I'll see y'all later. I love y'all. Smooches.